mic buys here. This is a mid-70s Gurian JM. S for size, J for jumbo, M for mahogany. Plenty of scrapes and scuffs from play on the top, but honestly this is the prettiest JM top I've seen. Super clean, no breaks, no damage to speak of. Nice and clean, nice and pretty, good face on it. Back and size is mahogany. Plenty of finish imperfections. It was set on things for periods of time in sort of odd temperatures, I'm sure. Just kind of cloudy, kind of rough in places, bumpy, and plenty of kind of buckle rash type, shirt button rash on the back from use. But again, nothing that qualifies as damage, just solid vintage patina. It has what appears to be rosewood binding. It's some type of a darker wood. It's not mahogany, I'd say. Probably rosewood binding. Some nice purfling. The rosette is quite nice. Of course, Michael Gurian made all of this stuff himself. He supplied the guitar market with a lot of this stuff, marquetry and purfling type stuff. So what else? The rosewood bridge is plenty high. It was never sanded down or anything. Plenty of height left on the saddle. Good action, 330 seconds, 230 seconds. Nice straight neck, never been reset. Good neck angle, probably not going to need one. In the foreseeable future, this one has held up really well. Some guitars just really hold up well and just don't end up needing that for maybe much longer than some guitars. It's obviously also relative to how it's been kept. But this one seems to be one that is just kind of really stable and has really held up well. I think part of it is that it's got a pretty thick neck profile, thicker than any other Gurians that I've seen. It's still the asymmetrical V, but has a nice sort of rounded end on the back here, on the top side here. So your thumb kind of as you go along, it's got a nice sort of round. It kind of starts reminding a bit of like the 50s, the rounded C, the full rounded C Gibson neck shape that's on some of those. Let's see, ebony fingerboard is to be expected. Then likely an Indian rosewood headstock faceplate, which one's actually quite nice. It's nice and stripy. So yeah, the serial is C1402, and so C denotes that it was made in Hinsdale, in New Hampshire, in the Hinsdale factory, which is where he moved after he left New York City to have his factory there, which ended up burning down in the late 70s, and they moved to West Swansea. So yeah, this is from, I think some people kind of, think of this as a kind of a really golden age for Gurian guitars. Obviously, any era you're going to find a good one because he really was is still sort of visionary when it comes to guitar building, and really, I've never played a bad Gurian, but I think that the C series are kind of the sort of right down the middle, the kind of checking all the boxes. The D series, he just tweaked the body shape a little bit, and started, I think, again, it's still Gurian standards, but I think that the quality started to get a little bit uneven. That's what I've heard anyway. I haven't played all of them, so who knows? There's always going to be this kind of people talking about the Gibson Norlin era, and I've played plenty of good Gibson Norlin guitars, so I mean, it's just kind of, a lot of this is gossip. So anyway, Gurian guitars are great. This is a great example. I would classify this one as like a Martin D18. Some of the other mahogany Gurians I've played are a little darker, or even a little more maybe Gibson-y, not as dry. This one is very dry and high-endy and crisp, has that crisp D18 punch thing. So it'd be a good bluegrass machine for some flat picking. But I think the main sort of selling point of Gurian is how they take finger picking, and this one's definitely no exception. The one known issue is it's got a slightly high fret way up here, so unless you're kind of playing like very slightly noticeable there, but I'd expect most people that are going to be playing this guitar will probably be playing it down here, or at least around here. So it's totally fine. It's something you could have a luthier fix, or you could fix yourself if you're sort of inclined to do that type of work. Yeah, it's overall in terrific shape. Again, comes with a period original case, made in New York City. Blue felt lining, arch top, really nice case. So this is a really nice piece. So check it out, and let me know if you have any questions. Mike Bias.